Hello, Brother Sewing and Crafting family. Angela Wolf here, Brother Brand Ambassador, and we've got a very, very fun show for you. Look at my color. It'll give you a little hint what's coming, right? Halloween. So we've got some fun Halloween decorations. Tabitha Sewer is joining us today. I'm very excited about this. She's going to be using the Scan and Cut and the sewing machine. We are live, and there's a terrible storm outside. So for any reason I lose you, we'll try to come back as soon as possible. I know, Mother Nature. So I see you all rolling in. Say hi, say where you're from, and let's bring Tabitha, another Brother Brand Ambassador, up to the party. Hi, Tabitha.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Angela.
How are you? Hey, we got the memo.
Yes, it's Pumpkin Day. We're twinning, and I love it.
I do too. So I'm very excited about this. And I saw the photo of your studio. I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to pull out some of my pumpkins. Look at how cute that is.
I'm glad you love it.
So Tabitha, in case anyone here is new and hasn't met you, maybe they missed B2B because those were some fabulous photos we all shared. What part of the country are you in?
I am in Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia, to be specific.
Excellent. So we're having some crazy weather here, Tabitha. So for any reason we lose everybody, we'll come back. But you know how the lightning and everything, I don't know. You have sunshine.
Yes, we have good weather today. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's perfect. So I kind of gave a little hint of what you're working on. It's a Halloween theme. So what are you going to be showing today? And I know you're going to be using the Scan and Cut and the sewing machine.
Yes, so I love both the Scan and Cut and my brother's sewing machine. Today I'm going to show everyone how to decorate their front door or their home party, all that good stuff, with a paper garland.
Oh my God.
They're typical Halloween colors, maybe oranges, but I like to be creative and use like fun colors that you wouldn't normally think of for Halloween and just make it child friendly, or for someone like me, just color friendly. I love all the colors. So this is a fun project.
This is cute. I can't wait. So which one you want to do first, the Scan and Cut or the sewing machine? Or tell everyone what they need for this project.
Sure. So today I'm going to use paper. You can use felt fabric or suede fabric to cut in your machine, as long as it's less than 3 millimeters, I think it was. But I'm going to use paper. So I have my paper here on the mat already. I have it on the low tack adhesive mat. You can also use the standard tack. So I'm going to take you over to my Scan and Cut machine, and the machine I'm using is the 225. Let's go.
That sounds perfect. I know she's popping back over there, so I'll bring that screen up when she gets there. But I have to tell you, everyone's like, that's so cute. I know. I was actually skipping ahead to fall. Well, it is fall, but I mean like Thanksgiving. And all of a sudden here we've got this cutest thing ever. So I think let me just make sure that this is up. There we are, Tabitha. Oh, I'm going to there we go. Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you. I'm here.
Good.
Actually, let me go back to the front-facing computer. I wanted to tell you guys about something. Angela, for the designs that I used here, if you're on the Canvas page of Brother Scan and Cut, there are so many designs that you can use that are already uploaded into Canvas. So they already have Christmas up, which is so great. But if you scroll back a little bit, you can see fall. And if you scroll down a little bit, Angela, there's a garland, ghost garland. Yeah, that one. So I used these pre-done files, and there are other ones that you can use on there. Scroll down a little bit more. There's like words that say boo or eek. If you click on it, it automatically loads onto your brother Canvas, and it's done. It's easy for you, and you can resize it however you want to. So that's great, and it makes everything so easy. You don't have to search for any file or anything because Brother already provides it for you.
I love that. And you know what I'll do, Tabitha, is I will put this link in the comments for all of you. So when you want to download this, or if you're watching the replay, you'll be able to come back and get that. So I just posted it on all the Facebook and YouTube channels. It's all ready for you. Thanks, Tabitha.
Another thing that's great too, Brother already provides like the projects for you, but just be creative. You can use those projects, but you can also use those cutouts for other projects as well. So get creative, use the files however you want to for your project.
That sounds fantastic. So I can't wait to see how you take this and mash it up.
Yeah, let's go to my scan and cut.
All right.
Okay, so here we are. Let me see if you can get a better view.
I know the scan cut always has like just a little bit of a shine. While she's flipping that around a little bit, I'll take it out so she can move her camera without you guys. You all know the Facebook Live deal. I know the screen always seems to have a little shine. So by the way, if you have questions for Tabitha as we go or comments, please leave them in the comments and we'll find those as we go. I know it is super cute, isn't it? All right, we're just about there. So by the way, are you all decorating for Halloween? Have you finished your bags? Did you see the show earlier this week? Brothers had a ton of stuff on there. All right, Tabitha, that almost.
Oh, I think right there. You can slightly see it. There's a glare, but I think we're going to be okay. So for the project, I'm going to I have bats on here. Let me go ahead and come out of here. I like to use the Bluetooth or the cloud portion of the scan and cut where I edit everything in Canvas and then I transport it over to my scan and cut wirelessly. I love that feature. So on my screen, it says, eek, eek, eek. My voice can't go that high, but you got the picture. So I have those files on there and I'm going to hit OK. Please select, cut. I'm going to cut. I have my half cut off, have all of my settings done. Highly, highly, highly recommend that you do a test prior to cutting, but I've made this so many times as you guys have seen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit start. And this project is going to take 5 minutes to cut. Usually it takes a little bit less than that, but that's approximate time.
Tabitha, did you just hear that clunk? There goes my glasses.
Oh, uh-oh.
I was like, that's so cool. And the glasses fell right off of my table. Okay, so that fabric that you're using is paper, I mean. That's just paper, just regular cardstock paper?
Yeah, it's just regular cardstock paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I also wanted to say, if you wanted to use this on your front door, like I'm going to be doing, so I have an overhang, so the water and stuff won't get to it. But if you wanted to put yours on your front door or anything like that, use a waterproof protectant on your paper.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Did you know that there's such thing as waterproof paper? It feels like, have you ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah.
I know there's waterproofing that I put on our canvas on our boat. It's a spray. There's waterproof paper?
There's waterproof paper. It's at the craft store, but I have a few. There's not a lot of colors, but I have a project actually on the Brother Crafts website on I used it to cut out some butterflies and I glued it onto a sweater. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's really cool. It's thick enough that you can cut it into your scan and cut. But you can't tear it. It's such a weird material. You can't tear it because it's not really paper, but they label it as paper.
So now I'm curious, leave comments if you've ever tried this, but back to if you don't have that, if you want to waterproof your paper, is it just a film that you put on? Is it a spray or what?
There is a spray or there's this liquid. It's like a Mod Podge that you can use. Like you typically use it on puzzles and things like that. So you would just put it on your letters or your shapes and waterproof.
That's a great idea. So as you all know, that's not a Brother product, but if you go to your craft store and you ask for that, you'll find it. And I can think of a few places that to keep in mind, but that's a really good idea because I can think of so many things. Even my little nephews and nieces have made stuff that I would love to hang. And like you're talking like a little banner, but of course it's going to get destroyed in 5 minutes if it's paper, but not anymore. Little banners.
I wouldn't use that on like your niece and nephew's projects if they like painted it or glue or not painted it or drew on a piece of paper. I wouldn't use the waterproof protectant on that, but on plain paper like this, I think so.
Okay, that sounds good. I see a few people saying that they've actually tried this. Okay, well, new to me, that's why I love these. Oh, craft foam would be fun too. Miss Marie, what do you have for us? Is there a Canvas Workspace app for phones? I don't see one in the Play Store. So Canvas Workspace, and by the way, to be clear, you've all heard about Art Spira. It's so much fun, isn't it, Tabitha?
Yes, I got a sneak peek of it at the Brother B2B, and oh my gosh, that was like one of the #1 things that I wanted to start using.
Oh my gosh, very exciting. And no, it's not replacing Canvas Workspace because I saw some comments in the last show. They are going to work together, but it's not taken away. So if you go to Canvas Workspace, you can download it to your computer or work on it online. So Miss Marine, if you go, I haven't used it on my phone. I usually use it on the computer, but just go to the website from your phone. That would be probably the easiest for you on there. All right. Any other questions for us? I see you're still printing. Still printing, still cutting.
It's still going.
It's so quiet.
It's still going. But in the meantime, while it's cutting, I have pre-cut some if you want to keep going.
Sure. Let's roll.
Okay. So for this project, I usually cut out 2 12 by 12 pieces of cardstock. So it'll look like this. So I cut out the word eek, just like I mentioned. And we're going to sew this together and make a fun banner, just like you see here. So let me take you to my machine.
Okay, super fun. As she goes to her machine, I will bring you up. Keep the questions rolling. I see you all saying this is so much fun. I know, something totally new and different that we haven't done. I don't think ever, Tabitha. You knocked this one out of the park.
Oh, good. That makes me happy. I love making everyone happy and making them smile. That brings me joy.
I know, and I love Art Spira too. So yes, if you're new to the channel, download it on your phone, Art Spira. And you won't believe all the things you can do. And there's new designs coming all the time. I don't know exactly what dates, but just keep an eye out. All right, I think I see. You ready for me?
I'm ready.
All right, there's the machine for you.
Here's my machine. I'm using the Brother SE625. I love this machine. I make all of my Halloween goodies on here, costumes and all kind of things on here. So I love, love, love this machine. So before we get started, I wanted to show you my settings. So I'm setting my machine up to be at a width of 3.5, which is in the middle. I want the longest stitch length, and here we go. For the needle, you just need a standard needle, nothing special. Here we go. And then for the foot, just a regular sewing foot. Okay. So we're going to pull out some thread here in the back because we need something for the tape to stick to. Okay, we're going to take our first word and we're going to align it. So as far as your seam allowance there, I'm going to use this guide here for that. So as you can see on the plate, there's 2.5 centimeters, 3.5 centimeters, 4. I'm going to align it at the 3.5 centimeter mark. So when I'm sewing, I'm going to make sure that this edge here aligns with the 3.5 centimeter mark. And the reason why I chose that is because I want the line of thread to go down the center of my word. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So you're just gonna sew. It's pretty easy. You're gonna keep sewing across the empty space. Once you get to the end, to make sure that each word is evenly spaced, I like to count a certain number of stitches. So let's just say 20. So I'll just count 20 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then as it's going, I'm just slightly pulling it in the back. And then once I get to 20, then I'll stick the next word in, again, aligning it to the 3.5 centimeter mark. You don't have to lift up your foot. Just keep sewing, just keep sewing, just keep sewing. Okay, you're going to count again. You're going to count to 20 stitches. And then you're going to put the other one in. It's that easy. And it's so soothing. You're going to keep going until it's at the length that you want it, or until you use all of your shapes up. So let me give you a little sneaky peek. So it's looking like this. Oh, it's backwards. But here are the words, and they're all strung together.
Oh my gosh, what a cute idea.
Yeah, it's easy. I love this project. And it's really cool for teachers. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give this to my son's teacher as well, so that she can decorate her classroom for the Halloween party. They love it. Teachers love when you help them out. Okay, so let's just say I want it at this length. Your machine has a cutting option here. So prior to cutting, you want to make sure that you have a good length of thread here. So hit the scissors, and then it easily removes from your machine. And I'm going to take it to the other camera so you can get a close-up.
That is so cute, Tabitha. So by the way, everybody's on here saying, what are you sewing onto? It was just a chain of stitches, correct?
Yes, that's it. Look.
Wow. Look at how cute that is.
Space, because remember, you just count 20 stitches. So you want to go slow during this phase right here. Then you just keep going. And you have a garland. Isn't it so cute?
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Everybody's saying this is so cute. So did you just use standard sewing thread in there? Just like a universal polyester or something?
Yes, just regular thread. Nothing special.
Oh
and there's
that.
so many combinations that you can do. Like you can mash up the words and a shape, or you can do like different colors, or you can do all one color like I did here. And yeah, the possibilities are endless. It's so cute. It's fun, easy. Oh, I did want to show you this trick too. Because these can easily get tangled, to store these, or if you wanted to gift this to like a friend or a teacher, just make sure that you fold it like an accordion style, so that when they receive it, they can unfold it with ease, so that it's not tangled up. So here it is folded. Yeah. And then here we are.
And if you have a cat, if you have a cat, keep your cat away.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Everyone's giving ideas for someone said for Christmas you could put fa la 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 la.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, that's cute. And then after each word, maybe you can put like a music note or holly berry or Christmas tree. I mean, the scanning can give you so many options. I love it.
This is so cute. So I'm going to go back to look at the colors you have behind you. I love those.
Yeah. And like I said, it doesn't have to be Halloween colors. It's whatever theme you're using that year. I chose to be girly. and I used pink for the bats. Bats are usually black, of course, but I thought pink would be fun. I used a light pink for the pumpkins and then a dark purple for the hats.
So all of those, Tabitha, weren't all of those in that Canvas Workspace file, weren't they?
Yes, yes. You don't have to go and find any of the options, but there are options there. You can also go back into the Canvas design space, and there are so many other options within the other Halloween projects there. Yeah, you can use the skeleton head. There's
how cute would this one be like that?
Yeah. And this too, I wanted to mention that one has just the skeleton body, but if you go back, there is the skeleton that you can use. If you scroll down one, right there, the Halloween photo props.
Oh, there's a skeleton in here. Oh, look at these.
Head, yeah.
This would be that pumpkin one.
Yeah, that's the pumpkin. Yeah, you can reuse these. And there's the hat that I used. There's the bat that I used.
Oh.
And they're already sized, but if you want to make the garland, like I said, just get creative and use it for whatever size that you want it. For mine, I used 3 inches in height, and that's how I adjusted it from what's already pre-made for you.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So you got a couple technical questions rolling in. What stitch length did you use? Does it matter?
The stitch length does not matter. I used the longest stitch length. Mine was set at 5 millimeters.
Okay, perfect. And someone was asking, did you just use top stitching thread or the bobbin? Well, you'd have to use both. How are you going to get it
both? You have to use both.
That was a good question, though, because I know I would think if you use top stitching thread, you could, by the way, that would just make it thicker. You guys are all creative. Everybody's coming up with new ideas. Next thing you know, we're going to have somebody with a whole couch with yarn and everything.
That would be so fun.
All right, just a couple more questions for you, Tabitha. What machines are you on? They asked again. What scan and cut are you using there?
So this scan and cut is the 225. The SDX 225, and my sewing machine is the SE 625. Perfect.
And you could use any scan and cut though. What's that other one behind you?
Yeah, here we are. This one is the SDX 85. I have this one in the lime green and the mauve pink color. I love these. I love it. And I always have like 2 or 3 going on at one time because they're working.
And you know, I think what's great to know about is the Canvas Workspace will work on, it doesn't matter what scan and cut you have. You download it, it will work. Now, there's new things with all the Wi-Fi features, but if you have an older one, you can still do these projects.
Yes, for mine, I have all of them registered. And I'll have one project going on one, and then I'll start another project, and then I'll have it cut on a different scan and cut. These, like I said, there's always at least 2 going at one time.
I agree. So I'm going to put Tabitha's website up here in case you haven't seen her. Hold on.
Yeah. And you should follow me on Instagram. Right now, I am posting some really fun Halloween projects that I've created over the years. I love Halloween. That's my favorite time of year. I just love creating costumes.
That's fun. And I think it was because yours shows up in my Instagram almost first because I'm always liking. So it's because it's so cute. You just did a Halloween costume. Was it for one of your boys?
I did. So I have 2 kids. I have a daughter and a son. For my son, I just recently posted an optical illusion costume. So it's an astronaut blasting into space. So it looks like he's just sitting and just blasting. But below him, I made a fire skirt. So it's just flames going up. So it just looks like he's just blasting. And it looks so cool.
It's very cool. And you will see that on your Instagram. Your Instagram handles Tabitha Sewer, right?
Yes, Tabitha
Sewer. And that is her real last name.
Yeah, I get asked that all the time. Funny story, when I went to B2B and when we had to register, they were like, hi, what's your name? And I'm like, Tabitha Sower. And they were like, we know, but what is your name? And I'm like, that's my name. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
How many people would kill to have a last name Sower? Oh my gosh. Yes. High five.
Yeah, that's my married name. So.
Oh, that's awesome. So Tabitha, did you use just a standard 12 needle, or do you know what size needles you used in that
Just
project?
a standard needle. Yes.
There you go. I think I got everybody else's. That was such a fun project. I would love to know in the comments, are you all going to try this? Because if you do, by the way, look above and use hashtag Brothers Sews and hashtag Brothers Scan and Cut. They love to see what you're working on, and you never know, they might feature you on the page, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Tabitha, this was so much fun.
I love it. And I love hanging out with you, Angela. This was great.
This is so fun. Before we go, though, Tabitha mentioned this at the beginning, and if those of you that rolled in, don't forget you can save this to go back and watch. But she used paper, but we were talking about how cool this would be out of felt, too. And you could totally cut this with felt. Grab your rotary blade and cut it with felt. I think that would be adorable.
Yes, yes.
But paper, everybody has on hand.
Yeah, paper. Well, all materials are easy on the scan and cut. Just make sure that you use the correct blade, and you're good to go.
There you go. Love your sewing room, Stephanie says.
Thank you.
I'm with you, Caroline. Caroline says she loves your posts on Instagram.
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
You're kidding. I have to bring all these up. Oh, Angela, you have the lime green too. Great name, by the way. So cute, so cute. And Arnell's going to make it out of purple. How did I not know that, Arnell? How did I not know?
Purple I love purple. I love that.
Oh gosh.
Fun.
I am a pink girl. I would take all of those, any of those. Well, Tabitha, this was such a fun project, and I cannot wait to see what you have posted on Instagram next with your costumes. But if you guys want to get inspired, pop over there. And also, don't forget, scrolling below is thebrotherssews.com. If you're looking for anything there, don't forget iBroidery for designs. I know they have some cool Halloween stuff on there. And fall. I'm kind of into the leaf thing lately. I don't know why. Maybe because Tabitha, it was like 80 here last week, and in 2 days, every leaf has fallen.
Oh gosh. So you're probably missing all those leaves. So I get it.
That's it. So everyone, leave your comments. Be sure to follow Tabitha. And if you have any questions, leave them below. The social team will get to you ASAP. Tabitha, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. I'll see you on social media.